Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Cole and I'm so excited that you clicked on this video. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a more dramatic eye. I know I've done more of like spring looks and like bright colors. This one's a little bit more subtle, so it'll be perfect for date night look for spring. And of course I have my falsies on, and for those of you who know, I don't wear falsies all the time. I just don't. I usually just put mascara on. So sometimes when I do put falsies on, it is more of a special occasion look, but it does give you that pop. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, please keep watching, and also make sure to give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. So as you can see, one of my eyes is already completed. I didn't want to take ages to record both of the eyes because there's so many steps in this one. So let's get started on the other eye right away. So the first step that I did with this eye look is I used my Loreal JLO liner and my NYX Cosmetics 107 liner brush, and I just created my wing liner, kind of like the first initial line that I create. It is a little bit thicker because my brush is not that clean, but it's okay because we are blending it out. And then we're going to create like this V hook right into underneath our orbital bone. So it only has to go in halfway, and depending on the product that you use, if you use like a pencil instead of a liquid liner, it might blend in a little bit easier. I've noticed with mine gel liner, it's a little bit harder to smudge. I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC brush, and this is a round brush 224 SE, and my Naked palette Blackheart. And I just picked up very little of that black color, and it almost has like the burgundy look into it, but once you start putting it on, it's a little bit more on the like a grayish black side. And so I'm just blending that line out, you know, just going back and forth. And what I've noticed, it was a little bit harder to do it with that gel liner. Then I'm just using a flat brush, and I am using Anastasia Beverly Hills Fair palette. And this is a color Fair, and believe it or not, I am using this as my eyelid prep. I have tried it before, and I really like how it works. It actually stays on throughout the day very well, and once you set it with an eyeshadow, it sticks like crazy, and I actually like it a lot better than just my original Urban Decay eyelid prep that I usually use. So that's something that you can try. I mean, this product is fairly safe, so don't worry about putting it onto your eyes. Just don't pile too much, just a little bit. As you can see, I'm just kind of going underneath that orbital bone and not shading in my line that I created that is on the outer corner, just so I have a place that will stick to this. I just created a canvas so this blue color will stick to it. This is a NYX individual eyeshadow. I really love this color, and I am using MAC 239 brush SE. Those are like sample brushes, but somebody gave it to me as a gift, so I wanted to try them. It is kind of like a flat brush, so all I'm doing is just kind of piling it on top. And what I like about this eyeshadow, which is by NYX, it's called Hot Blue. And I like that, you know, if you use like a regular original eyelid primer prep, it turns out a little bit of a lighter blue, and if you prep it with like a pencil, black pencil, then it turns out a little bit darker. I am putting a little bit more shimmer onto it, so I'm just using that same MAC brush, and I've flipped it onto the other side, excuse me, and I'm using a Flame. It's just really pigmented, sparkly eyeshadow, and it's mainly just sparkles, so it just is going to give a little bit of that bronzy orangish look, so it'll be perfect to kind of give you that a little bit of that pop on top of your hot blue color. I had to add a little bit more to my other eyelid, and I'm sorry this brush is upside down, but it's NYX Cosmetics 107 eyeliner brush, the same one that I used to create the first initial two lines. I am going to go back and using that L'Oreal gel liner, and I'm just going to fill in. I'm not going to really create a dramatic line. So as close as I can to my eyelash line, I'm just going to extend this line, and I didn't care about having this line very solid, so I didn't go back and, you know, use like a liquid liner to make sure that you could see that black, but you can if you wanted to for a more dramatic effect. I just created it to be a little bit more subtle. So again, I'm creating that hook, but just not extending it all the way to the eyelid because I already blended that black in. I just still want people to see that little V hook that I have on the outer corner. And of course I am using the falsies. This is by Kiss. You can get these at Walgreens very cheap, and also the adhesive is also by Kiss. What I like about this one, this is latex free and formaldehyde free. My eyes get really sensitive if I use some kind of glue. And what I like about it is that it's in a tube and it's twisted so that you can just apply it with a wand, and it doesn't dry out as bad as my squeeze tubes that I've used, like the Duo glue. So it's one of my go-to glues so far. I really like it. So bear with me as I am putting these eyelashes on. I don't wear falsies all the time, but when I do, it is more of like a special occasion. So sometimes I have a little bit of a harder time to put my falsies on. My eyes are a little bit smaller, so I do have to cut my eyelashes. Not my own, but the ones that I bought. So this one's definitely cut because my eyes are not that big, and I don't like it to extend bigger than my eyes so it doesn't irritate me. I am using that same fair color by Anastasia, and I'm just cleaning up that line underneath and just under my eyebrow bone. What I've noticed, it's a little bit thicker, so it's kind of harder to blend in. So I am going to go with my LA Pro Concealer back in after I blend this out, and I'm going to use that. It is in color natural, and I'm going to just clean up just a little bit more. What I like about this LA Girl concealer, I don't really have to set it. Most of concealers, they kind of move around. This is a very creamy consistency, almost like a foundation. So I've liked it so far. I think I got it for like $3. But again, I am using it right under my eye just to clean it up, because that's what I did for my other eye. Make sure that all the powder is cleaned off and I don't have those dark circles from all the black and the blue that I used. And this is my Real Techniques beauty blender, so I really like using this one. And of course I always use it as a moist beauty blender so it doesn't soak up too much product, and it helps you to blend it in a little bit better as well. Going with my angled brush, this is by Coastal Scents. Just gonna go put a little bit of blue on my lower lash line, just halfway, and extending it under my winged liner line that I created. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Telescopic mascara. This is in black, and this is by L'Oreal, and I'm just going to go ahead and use it as my mascara for my lower lashes, and also blend in my lashes into my fake lashes as well. And then to finish off the look, I am going to use Jennifer's Nude. This is by L'Oreal Paris. Love this lipstick. It's a very pretty nude pink color. I love how it smells. The only thing is it looks a little moist, but for some reason it is a little bit drying throughout the day. So I am going to go ahead and use my NYX Cosmetics gloss. And this is in Sorbert, and I'm not kind of spreading it all over because it is very pigmented. I'm just kind of dabbing it all over my lips, and I'm just going to blend it in with my finger. So it kind of gives me a little bit more moisture on top, and it's going to give me a little bit more of that peachy look, more for a spring look. It's a bit more appropriate. So I love these glosses. They work so well. And that's it. Very easy a way to create this date night look using this dramatic eyes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.